are now outside of the beautiful FRB building and see some of the beautiful landscaping. This is a really nice area underneath the honey locust trees to have lunch, just chat with friends on nice summer days. And then looking over there, we're looking somewhat northwest towards the Arboretum and also towards the Allegheny front. And then in my background now is the business building. The business building has really good coffee, so if you want to go there, that's a good place for coffee, as well as the creamery. And we'll talk more about the creamery coffee when we get there. If we walk back over this way, we start to get towards ASI, Ag Sciences and Industries building, which we will give you a tour of next. We are now at Ag Sciences and Industries building, commonly known as ASI. So FRB, as I mentioned, is where most of you forestry, wildlife and fisheries sciences, and some ecology graduate students will have your offices and work mostly. And now ASI is where most of you soil graduate students will work. Walked up the stairs, and now we are entering ASI and the lobby. Right now it looks a little different. I think they're doing some renovation work in here, but typically it's a little bit more open. But this is the main lobby. There are a few seating area where you can sit and eat lunch and chat. And then on my right is ASI 113. This is a very useful place. It is a computer lab, and unlike the ones in FRB, this one doesn't have any classes scheduled anytime, so it's available anytime as long as there's a free computer. Again, these computers should have GIS software installed on them, and there is also a printer where you can use your printing sheets. Go down to the other side of the lobby. This is where a lot of the classrooms are. So it'll look a little different if you come here in person because they're renovating right now. On my left, there's a pretty big classroom that you might have a class in depending on which one it is. And if we keep walking down here, there is a multimedia center. And in that multimedia center, there's a lot of hardware and software that you can use if you need it for your research project. You just need to submit an online form. If you search ASI PSU Media Center or Media Commons on Google, you should find it just fine. And there are a few classrooms that you may have classes in occasionally. And this is the Multimedia Center. And then, so the last door on my right is the Multimedia Center. It's not open right now, but you can get a sense of where it is. It's ASI 109. Still in the lobby, this is the mailroom, ASI 116. This is where, if you have an office in ASI, you will get your mail there. So we're at the edge of the lobby in ASI now, and walking down these stairs, you would get to some of the classrooms and labs where you have mostly soils classes. Additionally, in the basement, there are a few labs where you do where some folks do sample processing when they get back from the field. We are now exiting the first floor lobby, and we will now visit the fourth floor, which is the main floor for crop and soil sciences graduate students. Woo! Here's a beautiful elevator. welcome to the 4th floor of ASI. You just got a panoramic view of the different corridors in ASI on the 4th floor. This will mainly house the research labs where you might do some sample processing, and any of you who are soils graduate students will likely have an office on one of the edges, as well as your advisors will have an office on the edges typically. So now we are going to walk down the corridor to one of the most important rooms, the break room. This is where a microwave and refrigerator and assortment of teas are available at your disposal. It is also where the copier is. I think, again, it's the same as FRB copiers. Another useful thing about the break room is the snack room. Right now it's a little sad, but typically there are a lot of different snacks that the GSO offers, and they're really inexpensive and they benefit the GSO as well as any programs that we put on, such as our fall picnic, different professional panels. So the snack room not only benefits you immediately, it also benefits you in the long run as a graduate student.